Thanks, Vitas. Well, if you live in Palm Beach County, the Treasure Coast, you travel over a lot of drawbridges. CBS 12 News continues its investigation into the safety of those bridges and the attendants responsible for operating them.
And late last week, a drawbridge tender was arrested and charged with manslaughter by culpable negligence. Now for the death of 79-year-old woman Carol Wright, who fell from the Royal Park drawbridge in February. Now, police say that bridge tender lied to investigators after checking for pedestrians before she raised the bridge. Now, for now, 43-year-old Artishua LaFay Polk was bonded out of jail, but she could face up to 15 years if convicted. But what's about the suspect's supervisor? Will she be charged as well? And police say they found a thread of text messages between Polk and her boss about making false statements, misleading the cops.
Yeah, we have team coverage tonight. We begin with our I-Team reporter Danielle DeRoss, who's joining us live in West Palm Beach.
Jim, one thing that really jumped out at us reading this police report is that the bridge tender, Artishua Polk, calls her boss, the bridge supervisor, her mother-in-law. Now, we asked West Palm Beach police if that is the relationship between the two of them. They told us that they are not sure. At the same time, we are hearing from sources inside the state attorney's office that there are ongoing conversations about whether the bridge supervisor should also be criminally charged. When this drawbridge opened and 79-year-old Carol Wright fell to her death, bridge tender Artishua Polk was on duty. Police say video evidence shows the tender failed to check for pedestrians before opening the bridge and that she lied to investigators about performing those checks. According to court records, Polk was texting with her supervisor before and after the incident, and legal experts call the messages incriminating. In one text, the supervisor tells the tender to make damn sure you tell police you walked outside the balcony 3 different times and to delete this message.
I would call them not only compelling, but very damaging.
Patrick McKamey is a former homicide prosecutor and current criminal defense attorney in Palm Beach County. While the tender has been charged with manslaughter, McKamey thinks the supervisor could be charged as well, possibly with obstruction or witness tampering charges for allegedly coaching her employee on what to say and instructing her to delete the text. So the fact that the supervisor says, make sure you delete this text message, what does that tell you? Well,
that's 101 consciousness of guilt, clearly. Delete it because I'm counseling you and I'm tampering with you as a witness.
So if this was your case, how seriously would you be looking at the supervisor?
I would say the supervisor should be very concerned because there looks like criminal liability on her part. You're getting a live look right now at that Royal Park Bridge as it is open. That is where the investigation still centers around today. It's important to note that that bridge supervisor has not been charged with anything at this time. We attempted to reach the supervisor today for a comment. When we reached her last week over the phone, she hung up. Today, when we tried that same number, we got a message that it was no longer in service. Reporting live in West Palm Beach, Danielle DeRoss, CBS 12 News.